Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. Today we're talking about the new Nordica Santa Ana 92. Nordica refreshed the Santa Ana collection for 2025. Largely the performance is very similar, not quite the same as the previous generation, but quite similar. This Santa Ana 92 replaces the Santa Ana 93 of years past, so we kind of just get some slight shifting in the widths, but again, not a huge change there. And some tweaks to construction as well. So a new wood core, basically just sourcing from a different wood core supplier. So not a crazy change there for the change in the wood core. We get pulse core, so that's kind of Nordica's added rubberized material underfoot. And then Santa Ana's use terrain-specific metal. So we basically get one sheet of metal in the Santa Ana skis as opposed to, say, two that you see in the men's Enforcer line. And that single sheet of metal is broken into full width section. I shouldn't say broken, it's more cut into full width up here in the shovel and then tapering into the middle of the ski and then going full width again underfoot, and then same thing in the tail, tapers into the middle and then goes full width to kind of finish in the tail. Pretty cool. It's not just a women's specific construction from Nordica. It's now used in all of their kind of unisex unleashed skis. So their twin tip line uses the same metal application as Santa Ana skis. I think Nordica does a really good job with the Santa Ana line in particular of achieving power and performance and stability and all those good things without making the ski too heavy. You know, you definitely see a lighter weight figure from Santa Ana skis than you do from men's Enforcers with that extra metal in there. So this ski is pretty short. This is a 155 centimeter length, 1,630 grams on the scale here. And I should say that they're, compared to other women's all-mountain skis, they're not the lightest in the world by any means. If anything, they might lean towards being heavier than most, or at least like tipping just ever slightly that way on the weight spectrum. But I do think that they do a good job not making them too heavy, which I think is important for their performance. Flex pattern-wise, pretty similar. You know, if anything, they lean towards being a little stiffer than most, but it's not like a jarringly stiff flex pattern. I think there's a good amount of suppleness to its flex, which is cool. The shapes have changed ever so slightly for 2025. I feel the same way on the men's side with the Enforcer 94. That ski actually feels the most similar to the ski that it replaces, and I would say the same is probably true with this Santa Ana 92, as it's pretty close in shape to the Santa Ana 93. But classic Nordica shaping, a little bit of tip rocker, some smooth early taper, but not like aggressive early taper. And then same thing in the tail, nice amount of tail rocker, but as you tip the ski up on edge, you're engaging more of the side cut. So you get like a really consistent and pretty long effective edge, even longer the higher your edge angle goes, which is a really cool concept for skis. I was just kind of reviewing some feedback from our test on the Santa Ana 92 and was very impressed with the consistency in the scores. I don't think I saw a single score under 7 in all of our criteria, which is just very representative of a well-rounded ski. And certain things I expect from Nordica and from Santa Ana collections. I expect high scores for stability, for torsional stiffness, edge grip, stuff like that. Those are where we expect to see those 8s, 9s, 10s. Where I don't necessarily expect to see it all the time is in things like playfulness and quickness and forgiveness. And that's where this really impressed me, just based on the feedback from our testers. They're finding it to be pretty quick, pretty agile, really snappy and quick edge to edge. And I think they've done a really good job, if anything, just kind of livening up the ski a little bit compared to previous generations. You still get a ton of power, you still get all that vibration damping and the stability, but they're they're a little quicker. They're pretty agile, and I think you definitely find that on kind of 92 and 97 in particular. Those two models, if anything, they're getting a little bit more agile. So that's it. That is the Santa Ana 92 from Nordica for 2025. Let us know if you have any questions about it. Go check out all the feedback on the ski test pages, and we'll see you out there on the slopes.